It's definitely something.
It's definitely
Vamp,
something.
vamp, vamp. While my mind is truly focused on actually getting us somewhere.
That's right.
Are we on live Instagram?
All
Right
right,
now?
Instagram is live.
I see.
Hey.
I can faintly tell. I think that's Deirdre's picture.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey,
There's
people on here. Who else? Somebody else is
Somebody
on.
else above her, though. Yeah.
Our greatest
Yes, sir.
fans. Hello,
Yeah. I'm not sure. Well, welcome.
Hola.
hola
Well,
for the Spanish.
That's right, for the
viewers.
Spanish fans. Let's see. I wonder if I can do that. I was going to say, oh, let me check my phone, but there it is.
Yeah.
So,
It's checked.
yeah. I'm going to do.
Welcome to the show. You can watch all of our behind the scenes moments. We're not officially like recording yet. So
No.
you're getting the boring parts.
That's right.
Welcome.
Sometimes this is where the whole show happens, right before we start.
Yeah, there's sometimes way better things on here than there is on the actual show.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you missed out. Matt and I were just shoving food in our faces
Oh.
for about 15 minutes.
What a wild experience that
It's
was
good.
to witness. I'll
It's good
tell you.
stuff.
It was beautiful. So much food that was once compiled into a nice, neat, structure is now turned into mush, and it's inside of
It's
me.
just all mush and it's gonna be poop later.
It's coming out later.
Yep.
It'll reemerge
Just
like
in case there's any questions,
It'll
A metamorphosis.
rise like a phoenix.
in case you're unaware.
Stinky phoenix.
and go down the water slide of eternal life.
This is good. We'll get all this out before we start the actual
That's right.
show.
Say all the crude, stupid things.
I thought we say those on the show.
Yeah, we have.
oh.
Right. Yeah, we don't want to avoid the elevated audience, though.
Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
we need to capture our sophisticated audience.
I forgot
We-
how highbrow you guys
We
are.
need those deep pockets for Patreon.
we are so highbrow that I had a call from the Queen of England asking for advice on how to roast her family
Yep.
and make their
She-
lives harder.
She asked you to write something for her. Yeah.
Can you write me a letter?
Come and be my writer, please.
Be
Yeah.
my ghostwriter. All official documents in England are now written by me.
It's important to me that they feel pain.
That's right.
The most utter pain. Can you do this, Mr. Javossi?
Goddamn right I can.
Make it hurt.
All I know is pain, my liege.
That's not even the right address. Oh my god. Now this hopefully
I want them to feel the kind of embarrassment that only an American can have.
now we're listening to ourselves.
Ooh.
See, now we're classy.
That's right. This is the whole reason that we do this show is so that we can go back and hear ourselves
As we-
say things
as
that
we
we
s-
thought was funny.
Absolutely. That's
literally
absolutely
the-
function of this show.
That's right. This is the premise of our show.
That's why we're here.
And if you're here, you're just here to, witness it too.
Yep.
Who else we got?
There
We
we
got
are.
somebody else on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah, I think it's. Let's see. Oh, it's me.
It's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Welcome, Matt.
Oh, it's so good
Welcome,
to be
Matt.
here.
Only we can see you in person.
It's just us. It's just the four of us
Just
right
the
now.
Four of us.
Yeah. But anyhow, now we're all set and we can start the show.
That's right. Stick that pesky keyboard in the drawer.
Right in the drawer. It's like it never existed.
Who needs it?
Fucking stupid keyboards.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. Jesus, who's that on the thing there? Oh, it's me. Okay. I think I'm 80 years old.
Even though I'm wearing my contacts, I can't
Well,
make
I've
out what's.
got it. I have it up here now.
Oh, nice.
I have the feed over here, so it's gonna. That way, I can monitor the chat.
You can shout out people.
Yeah.
Are we on the Facebooks and the
We're,
Instagrams?
we're on the Instagram. We're on the Facebook and the YouTubes and the.
I need an
Twitches.
instant
Oh,
gram of cocaine. Can somebody
Yeah.
find it for me?
Your Uncle Jerry's on the Instagram now.
Have you seen him? He's gotten up really fat. Oh, he's put on the weight.
The frame
Oh.
doesn't even fit him anymore.
No, it's
He's always posting sandwiches on the Instagram.
we gotta start the fucking.
Look at
We're
this big
wasting.
boy.
We're wasting this.
So, we're only,
We're
this is only
wasting.
for
I'll do
3
it again.
people.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Yay! And then... Wait!
What does that do? Did that blow your mind?
That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Ah, fuck it, dude. Let's go, Bull. If you tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay?
Go on, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt
And Matt.
and our special
Chris.
guest and Chris.
Zach Chris.
It's the end Chris, the very last one.
the end, the final form of Chris.
Final form Chris.
It's like Pokemon.
The
That's right.
final Chris down. That's what this month is. It's the final Chris down. We're going to trying to line up as many guests throughout the month to replace Chris as we can.
Yes,
We're
absolutely.
like holding
right.
interviews, basically.
Well, guys, you just won.
We won.
We won.
We won. Jackpot.
There is no better Chris
Boom.
than the Chris we have tonight.
That's right.
I have always thought that I was a better Chris than Chris.
I would agree with you. I think you can pull it off a lot better. Really what it is he's obviously trying. It's more natural with you.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
thing.
trying
It's-
to be Chris, but it just isn't working.
No,
Yeah,
you
tries too hard.
Exactly right. It's overacted. Honestly.
Yeah. You know, he's a tryhard, but for me, Chrisness just happens.
He's a sweaty Chris. You're just crispy by nature.
That's it.
crispy by nature.
That's it.
Mm.
Yep.
Like naughty by nature.
I was
That's
going to
my
say
next-
that's my favorite album.
That's
yes.
my next album title.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That's what you want. You want to experience all of that. What in the hell?
I think there's a cat fight happening, a literal cat fight.
I hear it. Yeah.
something's happening.
I
Somebody's
think that
pissed.
what's that? Devo? What's that band? Devo?
It's
It
a
sounded like
Divas.
the,
Yeah,
the
it's
whip
definitely-
it.
it's a yes, it's- yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on there, but anyhow, but yes, let's see. So, what's been happening here? The world is still here. We're back.
Everything is all
another-
this. It's all the same. Everybody's getting stimulus checks except for me because I make too much money.
Oh, well, we haven't received them all yet.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that one there.
Yeah.
I'm excited from a Biden bucks.
Yes.
Ah, man,
Yeah.
I would have loved to get some more free money, but I just missed the cutoff by like a couple $1,000s in the year.
Yeah, well,
Stop being so successful,
Ex-
dickhead.
exactly.
God
right.
Damn it! I wish
Make
you would have.
some investments. That's what you got to do.
I should have had some tax write-offs this
Should've-
year.
Should have just had a fire sale. Just burn all your money.
Get rid of it.
Fire sale,
That's what that
aka
means.
yeah, burning things down for the insurance money.
Maybe if you didn't
Yeah,
have
exactly.
a good job that gave benefits, you piece
And-
of shit.
Insurance.
I'm sitting here bitching, but I work for the actual government, so like all that money that you guys are getting is basically just a tiny little fraction of what I get paid
Yeah.
every day.
Oh, pity me.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
make good money and I work from home.
Yeah.
Oh, I play
It's so
video
hard.
games and I take naps.
This is a hard life.
I only got to take 4 naps today.
Oh, no.
I'll be lucky if I can sleep tonight. Just so amped from all the work I've been doing today.
That would be fun. That would be great if I could somehow parlay like my sleep in my normal sleep time into work.
Right, exactly.
Just stay up all night doing whatever I want.
I'm telling you.
I get
I'm telling
paid in
you.
my sleep. This is our dream. This is a dream, people.
That's basically like
They
being back
say.
in college.
Yeah,
that's right.
Exactly. Exactly
What
right.
they always say. They say if you want to be rich, you need to have passive income, which means you need to make money in your sleep.
It's
Yep.
true.
And I'm just trying to follow the advice of people smarter than me.
Listen.
All right, just, you know.
They
What else can I
figure,
say?
They got to figure it out, That's what I figure anyway.
I can justify and reason out every single thing I do for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
You'll never exhaust me.
Never.
You'll never tire me
ever,
I
ever.
got reasoning for everything.
Nobody gonna break your stride. Nobody
Oh
can
my
slow
god,
you
I
down.
love that fucking
Not-
song.
Yes.
That is my jam, dude. That guy looks like if Lionel Richie
Yeah.
was on a sitcom in the 80s.
Yep.
And that song, what's that guy's name? Matthew something.
Oh,
His
hell if I
name's
know.
even
Matthew
Matt.
Broderick.
Matt Broderick. And it was there's this ending. The ending riff is great when he runs over that poor innocent person.
Of course, yeah. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah.
It was one person, damn it.
Yeah.
You leave
one.
Matthew Broderick alone. He only
That's it.
killed one person. Why is that such a big deal?
Matthew Broderick has the same justification skills that I do.
Sean says that the cost for working on your Rick just went up. Way up. Yep. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my God.
it's
I'm gonna have to suck his dick for 3 hours.
That's right. It's going to be long and slow.
Oh, that's all right.
That's what we're looking for, that duration.
Don't let Sean know, but that's not work for me. That's even better than work.
But anyhow, yes. So we've got our dear friend Zach here is back joining us on Third Mic.
Zach is back.
Yes,
and if you've been listening for any duration, even like a couple months last time.
Yeah,
Zach was on?
it wasn't
Been a few months ago, yeah.
Yeah. As you will recognize Zach if this is your first time. Then Zach is Zach the coolest that we call him.
That's
on
right.
the show.
Absolutely.
affectionately.
That is me. I accept that.
And it is accurate.
Yeah.
It's as accurate as it gets. And if your name out there is Zach, and you're not this Zach on our show,
Tough shit.
you're not the coolest.
You're at the very most second coolest.
Yeah.
Marginally.
Right.
I am the Alpha Zach.
Exactly.
Alpha
He's
Zach.
got it.
And pretty soon you'll be like Tetsuo and Akira, where you absorb all the other
That's
Zachs.
right.
Absolutely.
And a Ken or Kaneda is going to have to grab probably our friend Ken is going to have to get one of those fucking laser beam guns. He's going to have to shoot you down.
Yep.
Or at least try
I'm
to.
gonna smush my cute girlfriend in my
Yep.
girth.
Man,
Oh,
it's
so sad.
going to be a sad day.
I'm sad about it already.
I'm depressed. It hasn't even happened yet. We haven't even started.
That's how I feel every time the year starts.
Yeah, like here we are again.
That
Well,
hasn't happened yet, but I know it's going to be bad.
I tell you what, though, I am excited to meet the little raisin children. If I'm Tetsuo, I get to meet the little creepy raisin children with the teddy bear that has milk pouring out of its face.
Of
Right,
course.
they get like the worst of the worst, right? Because they get old and like their cells break down and they get wrinkly, but
Talking
they
about
stay
teddy
the
bears?
size of children.
Oh,
Yeah, no, those teddy
They're
bears
little
sound
raisin
good.
children.
They get to grow exponentially and
right.
terrorize him in his dreams.
Yeah.
But yeah, little raisin children, they're just psychically strong, but
Yeah.
not physically strong.
Nope.
Don't ask them to open
You can
cans.
throw them right into a giant vat of white chocolate.
You can easy make some raisinets out of those little bastards.
No problem. No problem at all. Yep.
Man, we need an album to come out. You remember the Raisinets?
Oh, hell
Of
yeah.
course. We need a new album. Where is that? All I see is nostalgia.
Hell if I
fucking
know.
Jerking off nostalgia. Like every fucking thing is getting a sequel nowadays that doesn't even doesn't matter. Doesn't.
What year is it? We've been saying this for the past 2 decades.
I've just been
Every
reiterating
good movie's getting remade again.
it. Yeah.
It's our
Tired
generation.
of this.
It's our generation's fault, though,
Exactly
because we're
right,
the
yeah.
ones now making the movies, and we're like, wouldn't it be cool if we just did that movie?
I hate progress. Do that again.
I loved this
Do
movie
it
as a
again.
kid, and I can do it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's a complete mess when we forego the whole creative process just to critique everything else in life. I can do it better. Yeah, what is that? Did people scream during this movie? Give it to Rob Zombie. He knows what to do. He's a goddamn professional. I saw him in concert a few years ago.
So he plays guitar, and I saw his Halloween
I'll
remix.
tell you, he wears the top hat, right? Top hat guy. I don't know how he puts up with that singer.
All right, so we got these 2 scripts here. This one will probably change filmmaking for the better for everyone involved, and this one is a remake of Drop Dead Fred. I think we should do the Drop Dead Fred remake.
Call Phoebe Cates
I
so we
want
can
that.
get her for the cameo.
I
Yeah.
want that though. I fucking love Drop Dead Fred when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
a kid.
I'm saying Fred, Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood could do it. Yeah, he's been in some really weird, goofy things lately.
Because he's got his own horror production house, I think.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I didn't know
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so behind, dude. I'm a big horror fan, but I'm so not up on horror. I've just been trying to slowly catch up,
No,
but
yeah.
I really don't. I'm not on the cutting edge of horror whatsoever. I had no idea he had his own horror company.
Catch up, motherfucker.
That's right.
It's like
You've
just
done enough
condiment.
mustard, my friend.
It's-
Enough of that.
Been cut-
I say for
cut
Phoebe
mustard.
Cates' role, we flip it. Is Angela Lansbury still alive?
Oh man.
Put her wrinkly ass in that movie.
She doesn't have to be alive nowadays.
That's it.
We got
hologram, baby.
we got fucking Grand Moff
Oh,
Tarkin. Why can't we get
man.
Angela Lansbury?
Let's do it.
I just saw some news story about this Pennsylvania mom who deep faked a bunch of her cheerleaders' daughters' friends.
I only read the
What?
first
Doing,
paragraph of that, and I was like, "This is fucking
Yeah,
crazy."
it
And
was-
something I got
deep
distracted.
faked them into like naked video, like videos of them naked
Oh
and
my
doing drugs and
God.
all kinds of shit
Okay.
to like terrorize them. And I guess she wanted to somehow,
Blackmail, baby.
yeah, make her daughter be the top cheerleader,
What
even
the
though they're on a
fuck?
fucking team. Some psychopath. But this is what deep fakes are doing nowadays.
That is a big
let's do
worry
it.
now. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what's real.
Yeah,
That's scary.
I don't believe either of you are here. This
I'm
is
not. I'm at home. I
this
didn't want to
is the-
fucking do this.
This is the thing, as far as I'm
I've been
concerned.
deep faked for 10 years,
That's
Matt.
right. Listen, I got you beat. I've been deep fake my whole life. I got when I was 2. This isn't me. It's a hologram. I can't do all that shit.
There are times I
How do you
actually...
think I fix all these computers? It's just all.
You're Tetsuo. You're in the computer system.
I am the computer system.
Matt is the computer. Matt's the Matrix.
This makes a
Keeps
lot
all
of
my
sense.
parts moving. This is the.
I actually believe, and this doesn't, in my theory, which you'll understand in a moment once I say it, it won't matter to you people out there because in my theory, it means that you're not real out there. But I have this theory that for a while, that because I can't stop running into Matt, I just accepted it over the years that we just have to do stuff together because I can't get away from him.
Yep.
I've had this theory that you're just a figment of my imagination.
Yep.
He's like your Tyler Durden.
Yeah. Matt's like a Tyler Durden in my life.
Yep.
And if that's true, then none of this is really happening.
And if that's true, why am I paying all these fucking taxes? Because that shit is expensive.
I'm sorry that my imagination
Oh
is too
my
accurate.
God!
That you're
you need to be a
saddled
little
with
more
tax.
fanciful with your
Why
imagination.
could not be a flying
That's
dragon?
right. Good God!
Only the United
Anything.
States government would find a way to fucking tax figments of people's
Exactly
imagination.
right. Exactly right. That's it.
Oh, you better believe it, dude. They would tax you in your death if they could.
They're appearing
They
in
do.
this
There's a
country.
death tax.
There is a death tax. You're
Yeah.
right.
These people, they're appearing in your country. They're not paying any taxes. They just follow our American people around and keep them entertained. It's not right, and they should pay their fair share.
That's it. They start making CGI fake videos of them like throwing dead bodies over the wall down in Mexico. Like, see, they're just throwing all the dead bodies over
Look at
here
that.
so they
It's
can.
figments of people's imagination. It's not right.
None of it's real. Nothing. Not a single piece.
It's fine if the ghosts come here legally. I'm not saying that's wrong.
Right, exactly.
If they die here and they come back, that's fine.
They've already met their requirements. But if they're come floating over from Mexico, they're getting all the American benefits of the afterlife.
I'm
That's all
sorry.
I'm
If
saying.
you are attached to a book and someone brings it into the country, you should go through the process.
You have to be patriotized.
The borders of our country go beyond the afterlife.
Absolutely,
That's
it
right.
extends because we all know American heaven is the best. It's the only one with kegs. It's the only one with fireworks. The 4th of July.
It's the only one with freedom.
and freedom. That's right. You can go anywhere you want in heaven. You get all access pass. You can
You
go.
don't have to wear no fucking mask.
no mask.
Right.
You don't even have to wear a shirt. All right, take that fucking shirt
Take
off.
the
Right.
shirt, shoes off. There's still service.
Exactly. There's service everywhere.
Service
Nothing
as
but service,
far
as a
the eye
matter of
can
fact.
see. Service flowing out of that water.
Don't
fountains.
even touch your shoes or your shirt. They'll take them off for you. Don't
And you
even
know
tell
what?
them. Just think about it.
It'll be immigrant ghosts.
It'll be
doing it.
immigrant ghosts. They're gonna take off your clothes.
That's right. And if there's American Jesus is on stage wearing an American flag toga singing Kid Rock covers.
Jesus loves Kid Rock because he's a little bit of rock and roll, but a whole lot of country
That's
too.
right.
I think that was in the Bible. It was an uncompleted verse. Jesus loves kids rock. Kid
Yeah.
rock.
Kid Rock. Yeah.
Exactly. It
That's what
was
he
a
was trying to say.
It
mistranslation.
was prophetic.
Yep, because there is no word for Kid Rock in Hebrew, so they,
right.
they
They
had
were-
to describe him. They were like smells drippy,
Smells drippy.
no shirt, long hair,
In ancient Aramaic, the way you say Kid Rock is smells and drippy.
smell drippy. Yeah, you know.
Smells drippy, you know?
What does drippy smell like?
Like Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, baby. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. It does.
Whiskey, body musk, and a little bit of regret.
Yep. That's it. Yep, a whole lot of Well, yeah, just a little bit of regret. Because for the most part, it's a lot.
I don't think he regrets much.
No, absolutely, he doesn't remember much. I don't think so. It's you have to remember
There's
to
not-
regret it.
That you need a certain capacity to
Yeah,
regret.
You've exactly right. Exactly.
Matt
yes.
is having any conscience, and if you listen to that man's music, he's got no conscience because there's no conscionable person in this world who put music out that's like that.
No, he's got it. He figured out the formula to slip between the cracks. But
If you just do every genre, everyone likes you.
that's exactly right. Everybody knows who I am, whether they love me, they hate me, whatever it is. I'm winning. I love this drippy smell.
Nobody can stop Drippy Smell.
Drippy Smell by Kid Rock.
That's his next album.
It's like a fragrance
Jesus has a
commercial
guest-
out there.
Jesus
Hulk
has a
Hogan's
guest
out
spot on
there,
it. Oh, God.
dripping and pulling his shirt off. Brother,
Drippy Smell, brother.
drippy smell. By Kid Rock.
By Kid Rock. Yeah. Hulk Hogan is endorsing Kid Rock's. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's absolutely how it's going to go.
The first track has both T.I. and Jesus on it.
Yup. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's a double feature, baby.
I would love it. I would love to hear Jesus's rap.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that you would.
Purely out of curiosity.
I thought he was a great pro wrestler. I used to make him in every single wrestling video game that I owned.
Yeah. Well, you have
Jesus?
to. Yeah.
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 He came out to Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child.
Oh,
man.
Kinda perfect.
That's great.
Yeah, he did the Jesus leg drop. That was his finisher. His other finisher was a big splash from the top rope. I called it Easter because he's rising.
That's good. I like that.
And he never lost a ladder match. That's a real fact. Jesus never lost a ladder match.
That's his domain.
That's why I pray to him.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there on the ladder. Please don't jump down on my back.
I think it shows that Christianity needs to move past the cross and get a step ladder. as the new symbol.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can get them at Home Depot.
Home Depot, Lowe's, any generic hardware store.
And he can just
Walmart.
and he can just stand on it. You don't have to fucking, that
That's it.
hurts.
That's
Yeah.
it. You can.
Why must we torment the followers with this imagery of death and like suffering, right?
It's all ladders.
It's all the
It's
same
all
as ladders, and we're gonna modernize it at least.
And on Sundays you can add tables and chairs, and it can be tables, ladders, and chairs.
Exactly right.
Table, ladders, and chairs cage match.
Tables,
Sunday.
ladders, knees and
This
toes.
is the family table, ladders, and chair day.
Exactly right. This
Now
is
you
a-
throw your sister through the table right now.
I swear to my father at the top of that extension ladder that I'm going to drop kick you into the next town if you do not throw your sister through that table.
I heard Father McGillicuddy was going to do a swanton bomb through a table today.
Yeah, that's it. He almost did a cannonball right into my car. It was a mess.
I would go back to church if there was wrestling involved in church.
Hell yeah.
Can you
I could
imagine?
see that priest trying to wrestle a Satan analog or something.
There's some wrestlers like Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
He's a pastor now or some kind of in that realm. And
Right. That's quite a turn.
he travels around. Well, he was pre-COVID and doing stuff like that, like wrestling and the gospel kind of hand in hand. And
Perfect.
some older wrestlers, like
Wow.
before he died, Hawk from the Legion of Doom would go with him, and like Nikita Koloff, the Russian Nightmare, was like they all go in and do testimony and stuff like
Now
that.
Jesus will put you in a figure 4 leg lock and make you think about your sins and your choices in life.
That's right.
Don't let him do it to you. You want to beat Jesus before he can beat you.
I think that's the reverse message. Aren't you supposed to let Jesus win?
Yeah, Jesus.
I guess it depends on your
But you gotta
motivation.
put up a fight, otherwise it's not worth it.
You got to earn his respect. You got to put up a fight, but you let him win.
I feel like if Jesus put me in a figure 4 leg lock, I'm losing. Right? Like Jesus shouldn't want to put me in the figure 4 leg lock. He should be trying to tag team me in that cage match.
You
like
gotta-
be my partner.
You wait till the last round, and in the last 2 minutes, you go to do like the Daniel-san Karate Kid thing, and you purposely slip, and then Jesus can come down like just an elbow drop.
baby.
Or you do like a WrestleMania style main event thing where you like hit Jesus with your finisher 6 times, but he keeps kicking out.
Oh,
And
and
then he hits you with one and you go down.
And you're
this
like-
is better. I like this better. than
Does
my
that
idea.
ref have wings and a halo? You son of a bitch! You're cheating, Jesus.
Oh man, it's the heaven screw job.
That's right. Yep, he's doing it again. He's
Jesus cheats at wrestling.
ironically, it's the only thing that he can't do because it's not real. So it's a lie. That's the thing. So he can't do it. So he has to make it real in some way. That's the idea. So that's the question. Could Jesus be a professional wrestler? By definition, I'd say no, because how could he be a pro wrestler? Because it's acting primarily.
Because he's on. But he does like theatrics. He went into Old Temple and busted
He does
to make a point.
like theatrics. This
He
is
could
true.
be like Vince McMahon.
He would look at it as, I
McMahon.
can use this to push my message through promos in the ring.
Right. Yeah,
Jesus is in advertising.
Yeah, see.
Now I know why those
It's
fucking
all about the brand.
Liberty Mutual commercials make me want to kill myself.
That's right.
Because
It's all part of
there's
the plan.
there's a
It's part of the life
religious-
insurance plan.
I've got life insurance through Liberty Mutual. They want me to cash in on it.
No, they want me to kill myself because then I forfeit the money.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there's that.
Then they get to keep the
They get
premium.
to keep it. Damn it!
See,
This is brilliant.
I'm telling you, TM.
TM. What are you talking about? This is their plan. They TM this shit already.
It is secretly TM.
Been out TM.
They're
yeah.
lobbying so that people can still own automatic weapons so they can kill themselves.
Of course, we got to have customers. I mean,
They're also lobbying for nooses. We don't know why. There's no lobby for nooses, but they're involved.
yes.
They're
course.
forward thinking.
We the people need nooses. Why? What are you talking? What? Just watch TV for a while, okay?
They're
Stop
gonna
asking questions.
We've had enough with seatbelts. Take all the seatbelts out.
Cut the seatbelts off. Cut them off.
The whole campaign. Cut the seatbelts.
cut the seatbelts off. First, they're gonna make you wear seatbelts, and then they're coming for your nooses.
That's
You
right,
mark
dude.
my
They're
words.
gonna plant cameras in your eyeballs and watch you have sex with your wife. All right, this is what they want. This is the plan. Starts with seatbelts, and that's where it ends.
Man, we're getting real Alex Jones at this point.
Shut the seatbelts off.
Cut the seatbelts off.
Dumbest shit. I want to see a whole stadium of people cut the seatbelts out.
Cut them off.
Like a Trump rally.
Dude, it is not. It's not even that funny because it's like
We
you
are
can
this
do
close to it.
You can really do it.
If the right asshole sent that message out, if the right asshole said it, people would totally clamor to it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. No question.
This is it. This is we've struck gold
Yeah.
with it.
This is the pinnacle of our show.
This is it. Just turn it off now.
Basically, if you don't already get the premise of our show
Yeah.
show is a way for us to just workshop stupid things until we get to something actually funny.
That's right. Look, my body, my choice. I'm not wearing a seatbelt.
then after we find the gold, we talk about it very briefly and then just spend the rest of the time laughing at ourselves.
And then in 2 weeks, you look back at the notes and you're like, what was this? What
This
were we
is-
talking
I
about
don't know
there?
what we're talking about. I have no clue. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Something about cut the seatbelts. I don't
We're
remember.
cutting something.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah,
so
this
I
is
don't remember.
this is so for those of you at home listening or wherever you are listening. Hopefully you have a home to
For
listen.
those of you in
I live in a
closet
cave.
listening,
For those of you deep in the depths of a subterranean bunker, waiting for the end of a nuclear winter,
Mole people
is
scurrying
not
past you.
for all you Morlocks living in the sewers,
That's right. That's right. Yes.
When will the time machine come back? I don't want to be here anymore. I'll go back to 1840. I don't care.
I'd rather give up indoor plumbing. But the whenever the Matt gets quiet, it's because he's taking notes for the show.
Dude, there's two
Related.
times when I'm quiet in my life. It's when I'm taking notes for the show and when I'm asleep.
And when I'm dead.
And when I'm dead. That'll be the time that the world is finally right.
That's right. Everything will finally line up. Yeah.
And I think there's like a significant amount of air pollution just from me talking constantly.
Well, it's we can't be solely responsible for greenhouse gases, but we can also pull ourselves back from blame.
The reason I'm not dead is because they actually, like Exxon, everybody wants me to keep polluting.
You're getting
so
paid
we
off
can
too.
Offset.
Keep talking words.
Keep talking words. Cut the seatbelts off. Keep talking words. This is our country now.
It's a dual message.
I can see it on a bright red hat that's made in China. Just white letters. Keep talking words.
Keep talking words, baby. That's it. That's it.
Oh my god, that's going to end up on Miles's show.
It's-
On Miles's
man.
game show.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
On wish.com.
That's it. Yeah.
we need to cut the seatbelts off. Like, we need to come up with a logo and sell it on our Redbubble.
You know we are.
I would wear that every day. Could you imagine walking down the street, people like, what does he stand for? The fuck is wrong with this guy?
I would love for this to really take off, just to stick it to Chris's Jargaritas.
Oh, the Jargaritas.
Oh man, we got to get a Jargarita shirt for Chris, right? But it's got the X through it.
Stop the Jargarita.
No Jargaritas.
Stop the Jargarita.
Oh man, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
I committed incest over the weekend.
Did you?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me about it.
I was on a date at Olive Garden and I fucked her in the bathroom.
That's it. You did it. Yep. Because when you're here, you're family. Yeah, that's it. You know, I already made that joke.
That's right, yeah.
I'll just slow clap that one for
That's
you guys.
good. That's right. Just fill it up. Fill her up, boys. That's
Just filling up that space. That's all I know how to do. My whole life
That's
is taking
yeah.
up space.
Just fill up space till it's over.
Like Tetsuo. We're back to Tetsuo.
right.
Everything
That's it.
comes in a
Fill
full
up
circle.
all
if I could Tetsuo my body out into a massive blob,
Mm-hmm.
I would do it because I like taking up space.
Yeah, why not?
As someone who is trying to get away from being a giant blob, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. You want to be able to retract it. That's it. Yeah. It's all about having that retractability
If
factor.
you want to trade metabolisms for a short period, you can get blobby.
Right.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I want to be as big as I can be
In the army?
in the army.
They won't take
Cut
you
the seatbelts out!
This is like our subtle way to
All ads.
control population, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of seatbelt laws.
Just get rid of the This is a great idea.
This would be great for campaigning against Click It or Ticket, right?
Yep, absolutely right.
Click It or Ticket? No.
That campaign didn't work.
Fuck that.
If you just scream louder than them, your message is more important.
This is the key.
They and this is true in Pennsylvania. Like, they lobbied so that we aren't required to wear helmets here in Pennsylvania,
Yeah, mhm.
even though that would save your life a hell of a lot more than a seatbelt.
Well,
would.
the question is if you fall off your motorcycle, do you really want to live?
Yeah, that is a good question, because if you kind of make it through with the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are people who had the helmet on that it was a minor accident that made a huge difference.
Of course.
But if you get into a big accident, I don't think I want to.
Yeah, you know, if your body looks like sloppy Joe mix all over the highway,
Exactly right. Yeah, somebody
but your head
spilled the
was
chili.
safe. Your
Yeah.
head was safe. Though.
Yeah. Head's
like-
great. Perfect condition.
You ever seen Mr. Show, or like the Bob Odenkirk and David Ross show?
I know that show. Yes.
So there's this one episode where these like metal musicians go to do a Make-A-Wish thing for this kid, and he's like it's David Cross in his head. He's like, a head under a blanket or whatever.
Okay.
That's all I can see is his head. And they're like, "Oh yeah, man, how you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I love you guys." And then he pulls the sheet off. The nurse pulls the sheet off to do something.
No.
He's got these little hot dog body. Right? It's this little shriveled up body that's like the size of like 3 hot dogs. That's what you're gonna be like. A perfect size head, untouched, unscathed, and a hot dog body.
Tiny hot dog body.
I was talking to somebody earlier, yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they were telling me about they went to England and visited this Anglican church,
Mhm.
and they basically took them through all of the little nooks of the church, which were like crypts, basically.
Oh God.
And they're like, this is where so and so is buried, and this is where so and so is buried, and here's where so and so is buried. After they beheaded him for crime, he was like some nobility, but they beheaded him because he committed a crime. They realized that they didn't have a good portrait of him, so they put his head back on his body,
Yeah.
had someone paint the portrait, then separated it again and reburied
Wow.
him.
So it looks all like dead and shit, like the
Yeah.
painting.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It's a
What-
great portrait of him. You just see his face like,
yeah.
looks like the Ring Girl.
Yeah. Right. That's the faces of death, right? That's where it all comes from. I
Shit.
was like, that's an interesting tale there.
How weird would that be? How long does it take to do a painting of someone too? That's
Well, yeah, that's a couple of sittings for
Yeah,
sure.
I would
that's gonna
say-
good
take
thing
some
they're
time.
not going to fidget.
Right, exactly right. Yeah, could you please hold still? Yeah, you just have to keep them from drooping. But
That's
well, I guess
true.
if it's long enough, rigor sets in, and then they get real stiff. You know?
Yeah.
Loosen up a little.
Plus,
buddy.
you can basically nail them to the chair if you need
Yeah,
to. Just keep them from going anywhere.
Yep.
And actually, from my experience of painting, and you, Matt, you can attest to this probably too. Like you paint as
Yeah.
well. I'd say it would probably take like 8 hours to do like a good portrait if you were doing something in that
Yeah.
time period.
Yeah,
Like maybe 8 to like 16 hours.
yeah. I was
something
going to
like
say it'd
that.
probably be a little bit more than that.
A couple
but yeah.
of days.
Can you imagine all these foo-foo pricks that were like nobility and stuff did that all the time?
Yep.
They had
Oh,
like
yeah.
an in-house painter who just kept making paintings of them.
Well, they didn't have
Mhm.
TV back then.
yeah, that's
Right.
true.
It's something to do, I
For
guess.
them, for
yeah.
them, sitting for 8 hours was like a joy.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
This
There's
is-
purpose to this.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love sitting here and watching Enrique paint me for 14 hours.
Honestly, though, with all their money, they were probably fidgeting like hell, and the painter was so afraid of getting like the guillotine.
Right,
that he
exactly.
was like,
Yeah.
I need to make this fucking perfect.
That's why I'm saying, yeah, like they probably took a little bit longer for the portrait. Yeah. Their hands.
Like, I'm just gonna fake it. I can fake this.
Yeah, yeah. Just doing like caricatures, like you're at the boardwalk or something like that.
Yeah.
There you go, fatty. nice bulging eyes you got there. Really popping out, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh, are my teeth really that large?
Yep, they are.
Yep.
$400.
And by the way, can you move your elephant trunk out of the way? Because I really can't get to the money when it's in there in the way. Yeah, yeah. It's a terrifying factor of the guillotine. Got to make sure you're as close as you possibly
Look,
can
if
be.
you get beheaded, then obviously history tells us there's no guarantee that you won't get your head Frankenstein sewn back on your body. So
That's
they can do
it.
a portrait of
That's
you.
it. Well, I'd say that might be your best chance.
You should probably get it if you don't want that to happen. You should get a clause written into your pre-death contract.
Exactly.
Yep. Don't stick my head back on my body if it
I
comes
don't
off.
want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
stick my head back on my body and cut out all the seat belts
Get
from my
rid
car.
of them. Get rid of them.
All of them. Every single one. Make sure you extend it all the way till it locks and then clip it because we don't want any left in the little.
Yep. I don't like when it
Reserve.
chokes me.
That's
It's
right.
messed
It's
up.
uncomfortable.
Nope. And I already lost my head. At least give my neck a break.
Give my neck a break, please.
Weird news, please.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, all you stream people. Let's see. We've got one person on Instagram, which I think is probably Deirdre there. And then over on Facebook, we have 3 people,
Hot damn.
which could be any number of the people who have been in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. Nate says
Hi,
we're
everybody.
handsome. Zach
Hi,
Zortman
everybody.
says he's enjoying watching this.
Oh, Zach. What's
There
up,
you go.
Zach?
There you go.
We got it. We got it.
If he's still here.
Yeah, if he's still here.
Yeah.
We're gonna he reached out to me just like last week and he wanted to get together again.
Cool.
Did you see his parody that he released?
I don't think so.
It's a little plug if you're watching on just the stream. Zach put out this parody of We Didn't Start the Fire, but it's York Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh.
And he goes through every single
Oh, he's here.
hilarious fucking stereotype of York.
Oh, no.
And all the places, all the people, all the things. It perfectly encapsulates it. And you know, Zach, he's like, he has that great sense of humor.
Absolutely.
He made a whole video of it. It's fucking great. He was playing, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was kind of playing it. And I remember I heard like a rendition of it
Mm-hmm.
and he was getting ready, but he made a whole video and released it.
Well, we're gonna have to check
it's,
that
it's
out.
fucking great.
We're gonna have to check that one out
Yeah, I want to see that.
for sure. Well, let's see. Let's do. Let's get this weird news on moved over here. This is the fun behind the scenes things. For
So
those.
excited.
This is like This is the riveting part. This is where you can't
I'm just
believe.
gonna dance for our viewers.
Yeah,
give them
you
some
do that.
entertainment.
You fucking piece
Like I
of
said,
meat.
just
Right.
Piece of trash.
Dance.
You fucking dance for me.
join my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Soon. It's coming out soon. You can just watch me dance. I'm fully clothed the whole
Couldn't
time.
get any Biden bucks, so now he's got to start an OnlyFans.
Damn it, Joe Biden.
Only
I
dance.
voted for your stupid ass, and now I'm on an OnlyFans.
No, you
I
are.
have an OnlyFans. God damn it.
At least he can subscribe.
He can also check out my butthole if he wants to.
That was his plan the whole
You
time.
do customs, yeah. Do those custom videos.
Biden just wanted to see my butthole. That's why I cut it off right
The
below.
only reason he became
That's
president was because he wanted to see Gervasi's asshole.
Yeah, it was like, now this is it. This is my true platform.
And he's gonna do one of those creepy like child kisses to it. You know what I mean? He's got the little kid nearby. He has
He just
like,
he wants to get in and do all those memes of him sniffing people's hair. He's just gonna get into your butthole like
Yep, I've got to have Joe Biden in my butthole. That's what this pandemic has led us to.
Kamala's gonna walk in and be like, Joe, what are you doing? Oh, let me get in on this.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And then she'll come in and smell the butthole.
Well, I'm here.
Since I'm here.
Yeah. This was the whole plan
Excuse
of the Democratic Party.
A woman is speaking.
I don't know what's going on.
You did.
She's
Bates.
I know you are.
Yeah,
I know
she
you
was
are.
shutting Mike Pence up left and right.
Yes,
She said,
I know, I remember.
I'm talking.
Yes. I don't know how we've gotten here.
I don't know either.
Something about it's buttholes. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We're gonna.
I think I said Matt was a piece of trash, and then it went from there.
Yeah, I think you said a piece of meat, but yeah, I get it.
I think I said both. Actually, you were a piece of meat, and I said, "Dance for me, you piece of trash," something like that.
So it's a healthy combo of the two.
This
That's
is
right.
all reminiscent of Zach's days as a pimp.
Yeah, I haven't had to hit you yet, so that's good.
The night is young.
Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter net.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used the witchcraft homie to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has other shoes.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Mitch.
So for our first story here, we will find ourselves taking a look. Speaking of, this is so appropriate. Mom's the world. Oh, right. Let me try this again. Hold on.
Reset.
Yep. Let's do a redo there. Mom's the word when it comes to these entrepreneurs who are stripping down debt by taking it off.
Mom's the word?
Mom's the word. Now, fun little fact. You're the first person that I ever heard say mom's the word.
Really?
Never heard that before you said it.
Interesting.
In fact, most of the times I've ever heard that phrase, you're the one saying Anyhow,
That's because I do a good job of keeping it under wraps.
That's
and
right.
Everyone else in the world, actually, I do a bad job, and everyone else in the world does a good job. I say mom's the word,
that's it.
you know,
Yep.
mom.
And now we think of Mumford and Sons, whatever. So anyhow, the mothers are bearing all on OnlyFans and cashing in. Take Nita Marie, a 45-year-old mother of two from Colorado, went from needing food stamps to raking in $1 million in annual earnings.
Fuck.
Yeah. And she's spreading the recipe for success around instructing.
She's spreading.
There you go. Spread it too thin. Instructing some 200 other homemakers on the rags to riches formula that involves fans purchasing content via a monthly subscription, as well as one-time tips and pay-per-view features.
I'm telling you guys, I'm starting an OnlyFans.
It's
What I want you people to do out there who listen, okay? What do you want on my OnlyFans?
This is what we need
Send
to know.
us a message, comment.
That's right.
I'll do it.
That's right. Just
I
tell us what you need to see. You could also send us an email.
I like being seen and heard.
That's
and
right.
I like money. So
That's why I do
I tell
this
you what,
show.
man, if I thought that any fucking buddy would want to look at me online,
Right.
I would start an OnlyFans.
There is a market for literally
if you're comfortable with things
Rob
that
Lowe, literally everything.
You know, I am
everyone.
kind of a bear for like the homosexual community.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say, and I'm sure that there's a ton of stuff that you never even thought of.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
out there just for you.
Yeah.
That you, but you just have to be comfortable with the idea of like these things aren't reciprocal to you. You're not interested in them yourselves,
Right.
but you're fine with presenting yourself to
Yeah,
them.
I'm not interested in the dudes, but if they want to jerk off to me naked, go ahead.
for
Boom.
money.
Yeah, as long as you pay me. I'm not saying you can just
Oh,
do
money.
it.
Yeah, right. Hey, all you people at home watching YouTube, put your pants back on.
Yeah, I'm not free.
This costs a
Put your
monthly
dick away.
subscription. Yeah.
Stop it!
Quit
That's it.
flicking that bean
That's right.
and just watch.
You're
That's
probably
right.
actually helping them along by screaming at them.
Got the seatbelts out.
Got the seatbelts off.
Nita's group has not only helped me build my page and earnings on the site, but has also given me a safe place to talk about hardships through the job. Maddie Vance, a 28-year-old mom of two, told Jam Press, according to the New York Post, Nina's coaching group has made me feel less alone and even more empowered through this line of work. Vance brings in about $4,000 each month for bearing her bits.
Fucking right, man. That's awesome.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
I can't imagine, like, with the things you can do with the internet nowadays. I used to have a roommate who was a stripper down in Baltimore.
Yeah.
She worked 2 days a week
Yep.
and then just chilled at home and played video games.
Yep. That's
what I'm
And she paid
talking
all her
about.
bills and she was good. She was making good money. I can't imagine being able to do that just online now. You don't have to go run up and down a fucking nasty
man.
pole and stuff
think
anymore.
About, think
Oh,
about
man.
the fucking like hypocrisy, right? Where there's people out here who try to be like ultra moral.
Yeah.
Say like I don't respect women who do that, but they're the same fucking people who go to the strip club.
Oh,
They
course,
go
of
to the
course.
strip club and they think like, which these are like elitist people who think that like you belong here. You're lower than this. Like you don't belong. You don't deserve to go higher up in the chain of like the class hierarchy. But
In the words of Larry Flint, they bang the guilty gavel with the left hand and they jerk off with the right.
that's a perfect
Yeah.
Yeah.
explanation, dude.
Yep, absolutely.
If you can make
Rest
some
in peace,
money-
Larry Flint.
And there's only a certain type of personality and person who can do this stuff comfortably and make a career out of it.
Yeah.
If you can, go for it. This is
Hell
your
yes.
calling.
Mhm.
Life is what you make it.
Yep.
Okay, there's no real
Absolutely.
fucking rules.
And if you start doing that stuff, man, you could retire so early
Yes,
if you do it
dude.
right.
Unbelievable.
You got
Yes.
to, because after a certain point, because if you're in a superficial business, like you got to get out before it's
That's well. This,
unless you go into that niche.
see,
You
now-
got to switch to the
listen,
niche.
So,
Yeah.
do you remember before we started the show that I said there's 2 topics that you got to avoid with me? Otherwise, I'm going to talk for 4 hours. We're on one of those topics now.
I'm well aware.
So, here I go. So,
Choo-choo. This train is
Get-
leaving the
Get
station.
aboard
Here we
the
go.
train. So, one of the biggest problems with the sex industry, primarily the adult film industry, is that girls will fly out to California
Mhm.
to go to the Valley. They'll get involved with the industry. Of course, this is all pre-COVID. But what they do is they go from either not having a regular job or they end up leaving a regular job and doing this thing, right? You get paid directly, or it goes to your agent and then they pay you.
Mhm.
You have to save for your taxes. You have to save for your retirement, for your health insurance, for the whole shit, right? Nobody tells anybody that. They just say, here's your money.
Yep.
And so that's the biggest thing, aside from people having Christian guilt. That's the biggest turnaround factor for the industry, where these girls will just come in, do like a handful of movies in a week, and then they disappear because they can't handle it, or they only last for a year. They only last for a little bit. It's all about having somebody to set them up. So when Digital Playground, when they got taken over, anybody who's one of the Spiegler girls, anybody who's been in the industry for a long time, that like Mark Spiegler being the agent, he is notorious for that's his life. Like he's got a Bluetooth headset on everywhere, in the shower, in bed, like at any time you call him 24 hours a day, whatever. And he'll ask you like straight, blunt questions. And then that's it. And then if he says you're in, you're in. You can live at his house, whatever you want to do with all the other girls that are there, that kind of thing. So it's like having somebody like that is great because they'll genuinely set you up.
Right.
You know, but
you're
for the
telling me
most
that there's
part,
not health insurance in the porn industry.
well, there is a whole as far as the testing goes. There's certain places that do their STI tests,
Yeah.
and now they do their COVID tests too.
Well, but that's not that's not
That's not the
sustainable.
same,
That's
yeah.
Right. But
like
that's what I'm saying is that basically the talent, it's no different than any other actor. They're
Yeah.
responsible for the thing. It's just
Yeah.
they have an actors guild, so that takes some of it helps with some of their jobs. But that's part of the thing. It's like you're on your own when you
Mhm.
get in there, so you have to know or learn how to manage that money.
That's
And
fucking
the thing
insane.
is, the people that are getting into this are super young,
Yeah.
and they have no understanding of money,
Mhm.
and so
Yeah.
they're getting paid right out of the gate at like 18 years old,
Yeah,
thousands
imagine
of dollars.
getting your
Yep.
gross income instead of your net income.
Yeah,
then
and
you're
that's
Right.
why a lot of them
Right.
wind up just drugging out or get like spending all their money on alcohol and then just
Yep.
bouncing because
Yep.
they can't do it anymore. There's a really, really good documentary. I want to say it was produced by like Rashida Jones on Netflix.
Yes, Hot Girls Want.
Hot Girls Wanted.
Mhm.
What an interesting look into that industry.
Absolutely.
Because that's exactly what you were saying. These girls, they get flown in, they stay at the dude's house. There's like basically a circle that they do of these certain like websites.
Yep.
And then once they do all of them, that's it.
Yeah.
And that at that point, you either move to California and try to make it on your own in the porn industry, or you just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fascinating to hear some of the people who do have longevity in the industry who give their 2 cents on it, and usually they either have a preset plan as far as when they're going to do their landmarks in the industry, or they have someone who goes into it with the clear understanding that this is acting. This is not supposed to be realistic.
an
It's-
actor.
Right. I'm getting in this to play to the camera.
I did
I'm
summer stock,
That's
and
right.
then I got fucked in my butt.
That's right. Straight up the bottom.
I did
Yeah.
I did Shakespeare and then 18 anal, part 26.
It was the
like
cusp
as
of
if
the series.
Patrick Stewart were a porn actor.
I've been doing this industry for several years. I'm quite happy with how everything's turned out thus far. My head's been places I never thought it would go.
I have a
But let me
perfectly
tell you-
bleached asshole.
The things
And
that-
I'm Captain Picard.
All right, Captain
I will tell
Picard.
you the things I've had in my mouth would surprise you.
You ever
I thought
tasted
it was-
Klingon dick? Tastes like beef stew.
It's amazing and terrifying all at the same time.
It's got a lot of spines on it, just like a cat's penis. No wonder they're so filled with rage and war.
Everything is painful for Klingons. I pity them.
Oh God.
But let me tell you, they pay very well. so here's an image. I'm not going to risk showing this to the rest of the audience.
To the greater world.
Yeah,
okay.
but there's our just because of,
This is our 40-some-year-old.
yeah.
Now, this is like I feel like this is creative photography. Not creative, but just good photography. Like I think having a good photographer is a essential part of
Oh
being
my
an
God,
online influencer presence,
Yeah.
having an OnlyFans, whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you see any of these people in person, and trust me, I've done enough online dating to know it's quite a different experience.
Right, of course.
Sometimes it's like blows you out of the water. You're like, whoa, your pictures don't look. You look way better than your pictures do. Other times you're like,
Man,
is that even the same
isn't that a wonderful time?
human being?
Yeah, yeah,
What
right.
the
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, she's got like the mom, like older
Yeah.
lady look to her.
Yeah. Like she really loves.
She's got some age spots.
She really loves to be in the sun.
yeah.
She loves her beach time, but that's okay. We all have our things. But anyhow, yeah. So that's it isn't like a terribly racy photo, but
It's like it looks kind of like what those what are they called, boudoir? Isn't
yes,
that what
it's
they're
a
doing
boudoir
nowadays?
shoot
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. But just in case we don't want to lose our Facebook fans, even though we only have we have 3 out there somewhere.
Hot damn!
So we have
3 fans.
with 3 that's just on that side, and we still have 1 on Instagram too there. So anyhow, but yeah, so that's that. So on to the next tale. speaking of that's that, a bridal party's trip to Las Vegas was delayed when their limousine was on the way to the venue and burst into flames.
I was going to make a joke about it catching fire.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was actually going to happen.
That's exactly what's going on. So Las Vegas Fire and Rescue said the limousine was traveling on Interstate 15 southbound between Sahara and Spring Mountain when an occupant, a bride on the way to her wedding, smelled something burning. The bridal party noticed moments later that the smoke was coming from beneath the driver's seat, and the vehicle pulled over so the occupants could evacuate. The vehicle was soon completely engulfed in flames. Witness Jayhawk captured video of the limo burning while the bridal party standing nearby. VIP, okay, yes. It's a VIP Limousines of Nevada. The company that owns the vehicle said a replacement limo was quickly sent to the scene to take the bride and her party the rest
You
of the
say
way.
your car exploded. Well, we'll send you a new one.
We'll send you a new one. No problem.
Don't worry, this one's filled with water.
Do you still have your receipt? Yeah. We just need to do an exchange here. So.
Yeah, this one's just a pool.
Yes.
It's a pull on wheels.
That's right.
Yeah.
It won't catch fire.
We promise everything will be fine. Just give it a little bit of time there. Speaking of giving it a little bit of time, scientists have begun to lay plans for repopulation. Okay.
Repopulate.
I don't think we need help.
Repopulation. Yes, we need to prepare in the event that everything goes exactly right and almost everyone dies. But they're beginning their plans by starting with a sperm bank on the moon.
Yes. Oh my God! Does
Do
this
I
mean
get to go to the moon to
That's-
jerk off?
This is
exactly
the
what
question.
I was thinking, Zach?
Do you just have a little
I
fun
want
with
to
a crater?
off in zero G.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, because I do it for free in perfect gravity.
That's
So
right. Lots of practice. It's all good.
I want moon babies. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Who Wants to Jerk Off in a Cup on Mars. First, we take your sperm to the moon, where our doctors and then turn it into a alien life form, mixed with the organisms and biology from the comets and meteors we find around orbiting the moon.
Ooh.
Once we put you together into some weird Lego creature from
From Middle Earth.
Middle Earth Lego creature, we unleash you as a mythological beast on Mars, the beautiful Mars, where everything is dry. There's maybe some water there, but I haven't found it quite yet. Sand dunes, as far as the eye can see, days are 45 hours long. So who wants to be the first person?
Somebody
So
please
fuck-
help me.
a genetically altered mythological creature whose natural habitat is now Mars.
Brought to you by Hasbro.
Hasbro would make fucking mutant chimeras and put them on the moon. And then they'd let Michael Bay make movies about it.
And what they're calling a modern global insurance policy, mechanical engineers have proposed that humans establish a repository of reproductive cells, sperm, and ova from 6.7 million years of Earth's species, including humans. And the proposed bank, or quote-unquote ark, would be beneath the moon's surface as our planet faces
You're
natural...
gonna bury a bunch of jizz under the moon?
Put it in the moon! That's it.
Yo, man, where do you want your jizz to be? You want to be all up inside.
That's right. That's it. It's the only way you can make all those new
This
little
is one
planets.
small stroke for man, one giant pop for mankind.
It's
One-
the human O-face.
That's
Just
right.
on
Exactly
the moon.
right. Yep. That's what the moon's been doing all this time.
Just sperm in the
Oh my god, it totally has to be that Kubrick slow-mo
Yeah.
jizzing into a cup where
what
you
I'm
just,
saying, man.
and then the jizz like slowly
Yeah.
goes towards the cup.
Goes,
Absolutely.
goes
For
towards
20 minutes.
One of like the your astronaut friends.
yes.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
like
they get in the
swimming in
way.
dead
They get in the way of it like, hey, what are you doing? Oh no.
You just ate my sperm, bro.
I was
I'm supposed to bury that on the moon like a pirate.
that was gonna be spliced with a tiger and a mermaid.
I made a treasure map and everything.
I was going to be a pirate,
I was
mythological
gonna be a
beast.
space pirate that fucked the moon. Nobody's got that credit yet. Get
That's
me
where-
some street credit home.
This is where we can start our Guinness Book of World Records.
Yup.
Our places.
This is
Okay?
it. This is exactly it.
I bet you didn't stand on a block of wood and cut 40 grapes on the moon, dummy.
There you go.
But
There
I
you go.
did.
Sit down, everybody. Yeah. But scientists say that humans must set their sights on space travel to preserve life as we know it. Earth is naturally a volatile environment, said a study that was reported by the University of Arizona.
Hey, we're a bunch of scientists. This place sucks.
We just want you guys to know.
Earth's
I
kind
hate
of
it
bad,
here.
right? Yeah. I just want to clear it up just in case anybody out thinks I'm having fun. This place blows.
Yeah,
all right?
I'm really smart and I know a lot of stuff, and I gotta let you know this really fucking blows.
Listen, you're really down on us, bud. What are you trying to say? I don't know. We should fuck the moon or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, put
Whatever.
your dick in it.
Yeah.
It's made of cheese anyway.
Figure it. Yeah, exactly. What's it gonna do?
They're telling
Grow
me never
more cheese?
fuck warm cheese.
Yeah. Next
I'm a
thing you know,
scientist.
next thing you know,
Can't
like
fool me.
Yeah.
there's like a line coming from the moon, and they're like, "What the fuck is that line?" It's a bunch of little raisin people. They're all coming down.
Oh, Tor's coming back. We're remaking the Raisin Tour. Thanks to you. Thanks to science.
That's it.
Thanks to science.
Thanks, science. Lunar pits and lava tubes for a modern arc. The annual Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer Aerospace Conference said on Saturday, due to the planet's instability, Earth-based repository would leave specimens vulnerable. As such, they proposed jump-starting a planetary exodus of sorts by founding a human seed vault on the moon
This is the
as
same.
soon as possible.
This is the same rationale that people are using putting their money into Bitcoin.
That's right. That's
Bitcoin
right.
is deflationary.
Yep.
The dollar's going to go down. It's essentially, Earth is so volatile, and their
Mhm.
sperm will basically fall apart and denature
Right.
over time.
Right.
If you stick it on the moon, it'll be worth 10 times. 10? No, hell, 100 times
100
more
times.
than what it was when you
1,000
started.
times.
And
4 million times.
Genes like these, you want it on Mars. I'm telling you.
That's exactly right.
Mix me with a phoenix and
Yeah.
a half lion, half snake.
Give me all those animals and
Right.
just throw them all the different features in for me.
I want all my progeny to be murder apes who hunt people on Mars.
That's right. That's right. I'm putting in a specific request, very specific. But yes, indeed. So here's a little image of the. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have to do this first. Let's see here. Give me a minute.
I don't see a Sabaro.
Yeah, no.
Is this a Doom map?
Yes.
The spice.
This is the plan for the storage facility. As you can see here, we have the solar. Well, of course, the people listening can't see it. Neither can the people on Instagram. Hopefully, you can see it from up there.
You just
on the
watch.
phone.
Use
you're
the
watching
theater.
us
Sorry.
be interested.
Theater
Use
of the
the
mind.
theater of the mind.
Spirit of the mind time, people. So yes, we have the solar PV, which is where the penis goes in. That's PIV. This is power supply, I guess. The KA band antenna, which is for communications, because of course you got to talk to the little babies, make them feel all right.
Mhm.
You have an airlock. That's
Play
what you
music
need.
to 'em.
Lava tubes. There's all kinds of shafts and elevators.
There
There's
really is
just
lava
shafts
tubes.
and pits and
I like that
all
there is
kinds
just
of
a,
analuses.
there's just a black area and it's
Yeah.
just labeled as pit.
pit. This
Like,
is
we're just gonna leave this open pit.
I feel like everything in here is all like it's all double entendres.
yeah. Of course it is. Of course. Why would it not be? It's literally the best possible time to
elevator
make one.
shafts.
Yes, shafts and pits and modules.
I heard a lady once call her vagina a lunar regolith. So yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
I heard that. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually call them hot pockets.
Hot pockets.
Does it scald your mouth when you try to eat
but
it?
it's
too?
cold on the outside.
No, it's
Exactly
so
what-
specific. Yeah, I guess so. It's cold on the
scald-
outside, but it's like
no,
malt-
it's scalding hot when you get to the liquid part.
Yeah, but then there's still ice
and
in the middle.
is still icy as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's like
Fuck you,
like
Hot
ice cube.
Pocket.
Cold
Exactly.
heart, deadly, like dangerous on the outside.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
why I call
never
them hot
bite into
pockets.
one of those. It
Don't
will
bite 'em.
scald your gums.
Absolutely, every single time. Every single time. Well, let's see here. I'll tell you what else happens every single time. A Pennsylvania church treasurer.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Every time.
A Pennsylvania church treasurer apparently was worshiping at an altogether different altar.
Oh boy.
Glenn Yothers. How you going to let this person have anything to do with this church? 56 faces charges after being accused of stealing more than $150,000 from
Boom.
St. Paul's Lutheran Church
Hell yeah.
to pay for his porn addiction.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes.
We were just talking about this.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Yothers allegedly claimed the money was going towards paying church bills and being donated to charity, but instead he's being accused of using the dough to gawk at pornographic websites over a 4-year period.
Now, what if he was like going to, those live cams and the girl's name was
Right.
Charity?
That's
and
it.
he's giving all of his money to
Say, are you available for legal counsel?
Yeah.
I think he might
I
want you.
am.
He might want to hire you there.
Zach could be your lawyer. Call now. 555-555-555.
That's right.
I once considered law school, so I am definitely a
That's
lawyer.
right. You are in the arena. That's all you need to throw your hat in the ring. That's it.
right. He thought
I
about
thought
it for
about
a few
it.
minutes. And
I thought about being a lawyer once. Get in there. That's it. But see, you're
right.
you're really. They're like, get in there. Standing outside of the courtroom. A naughty diversion of church funds left St. Paul Lutheran Church close to being shut down as utilities weren't paid, according to court documents. One of the red flags that popped up was one of the bills we stopped being. Wait a minute. One of the red flags that popped up were the bills stopped being paid at the church. None of this was going to charity at all. Unless,
Or it was.
or was it? It's going to his own personal enjoyment and his own personal use. Yothers, who was the church treasurer for a dozen years, who says that?
I've been about a dozen years or so.
I've been the church treasurer for about Baker's dozen of years. 13 years, yeah. He told-
A dozen years. Yeah, come on, like a decade. Let's go with the
Right, exactly. Yeah, a little more than a decade would be sufficient. But told authorities he got addicted to the sex sites before he was charged with theft by deception and theft by unlawful.
Well, like this is why we need to reevaluate the whole. Well, not we, but the church needs to reevaluate the whole celibacy. Whatever vow that they take.
I don't think that guy had that problem though. He was just a fucking treasurer.
Right, he wasn't a clergy member.
Oh, he wasn't a clergy member. He's just
No.
treasurer.
Yeah, he was just the treasurer
So
for the
he's
church.
he's just kind of a selfish piece of shit.
He's like, listen, you need somebody to handle money? I can handle money. I
love money.
I love money. I love.
I'll tell you what's
giving
not
it.
going to happen.
I love-
I'm not going to be jerking off to Asian girls. That's
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, my computer doesn't even go to Asian girls, does it?
I don't have a VPN.
Yeah. I don't have a VPN. I don't have a Bitcoin account that I transfer all my money.
I don't know how to get on the dark web.
I have no clue. I
any
have
of
no clue what the Tor browser is. I don't know how to do anything with peer blocking. I don't know what's going
no,
on
and
here.
I definitely the first website that pops up in my account is definitely not X Hamster.
That's not X Hamster. You can type any letter of the alphabet, and there will be no negative adult sites on there. I
Why
promise
would I
you.
make my homepage X Hamster?
I'm completely in the dark on this thing, and don't listen to what happens in the
I
dark.
love Wrestling Jesus, and if I don't get my goddamn Wrestling Jesus daily,
You,
Tables, ladders, chairs, and Jesus. It's the Holy Trinity plus
that's
one.
right. That's right. That's exactly right. Yep. You don't want to know what happens. Well, speaking of not wanting to know what happens when your favorite Mexican,
Favorite Mexican. I want to go to that convention.
my name is
Mexican.
Welcome to Mexican. All your favorite Mexican people here. The sleepy janitor from down the street. There's the burrito place owner.
Burrito guy.
Hey, burrito guy.
Oh, come on. The burrito guy is white. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he wasn't even Mexican. Well,
He's just a dude
close-
from
close.
California.
That's
My
right.
favorite burrito place around here is actually run by Peruvians.
Yes.
Hey, hola! Hurrah!
Oh, my God.
Well, when your favorite Mexican restaurant is struggling to stay alive, what else would you do to save it but sit in a pool full of bean dip outside of this restaurant for 24 hours to attract diners and also birds? Lots and lots
So
of
many
birds.
and some ants. There's probably ants.
I feel like this
You have no idea how much bean dip birds can eat. They don't discriminate between toes and bean dip either. I'm going to need some medical attention.
You better be wearing shorts because they're gonna find that worm.
Because there's no bean dip left, and I don't have any digits either. It's a bad thing. Well, to drive the Point Home stuntman, Hunter Ray Barker is wearing a T-shirt and mask with the Los Toros restaurant logo, which features 3 bulls, and getting his arm tattooed with the image during the marathon.
Cool.
That's commitment right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we have a golden opportunity to grab the bull by the horns and support local business in a big explosive way. So why not, said Barker, a Taurus, ironically, who visited the restaurant for family celebrations while growing up. For those of you who don't know, Taurus's symbol is the bull, just in case you're not from this planet. So his idea stunned Nicholas Montano, the owner of Los Toros, which was founded in 1967. Wow, that's a little bit. In Chatsworth, according to the Chatsworth community, rather, in Northwest Los Angeles. I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this?
Please don't.
Please don't do this.
I don't want a
please.
kiddie pool full of bean dip
I
out front.
can't regulate who gets in the kiddie pool out front. I don't even know why we have it, but please don't do this, please." Well, he said, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And he goes, "Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
I like soaking in bean dip.
I love bean dip, and it's something I want to help the business." Baker,
It's going to help. Quit arguing.
give me the bean dip.
It's lucky to have hard and sour cream in your asshole.
That's right.
This is gonna be good for business.
This is gonna
I
be.
think this relates back to our first story, but this guy probably
Yeah.
was filming it and he was doing an OnlyFans where
Yeah.
somebody wanted him to be in bean dip for like 4 hours, getting eaten by birds and shit.
There's a name for that. Yep.
There's a name for that.
There's a name for that. Yep.
I don't wanna know it.
Sitting on food and getting eaten by birds. The big thing that people ask is what was going to happen when he has to go to the restroom. He recalled while soaking in his original bean dip recipe.
Oh,
I do have a funnel that's connected to me right now. So anytime I do have to go, number one.
If
That's-
it's not a catheter,
Yeah.
okay, if it's some kind of beer bong situation around his dick, I don't want to hear about
I
it.
just duct taped it. I just duct taped a piece
He
of
literally
vacuum
just
hose.
duct taped it
Yeah.
to his
Yeah.
dick.
Not that anything but a wild animal would eat the kiddie pool full of bean dip. No one wants to, if your ass was anywhere near any bean dip
Right.
ever in life,
Yes.
I don't want it.
And here's the other thing. Okay, great. There's a funnel connected to your dick, but when you pee, where is it going?
Yeah, this
It's
is
got to
it.
be funneling somewhere. Is
It's
it just funneling into the bean dip?
There's another pool next to him. Yeah.
Pool. This is the piss pool. Don't go near that. But come on down to this beautiful Mexican restaurant where I'm swimming in bean dip.
It's so hot outside, and you smell the beans.
Oh.
And then you get the tangy piss in the pool next to it.
It's a
Sweat.
it's a wonderful day to be alive.
This guy must honestly. I think that this is the opposite situation. I think
Gonna
he
drive awake.
hated. I think he hated this restaurant. I think he resented going there as a child, and he wants them to close
could have
down.
too, yeah.
He wants them to go out of business.
Yep. It's like I
This
hate
place
this
gave me the shits one too many
It's
times.
I've had food poisoning 8 times here.
I'm gonna sit in their parking lot naked with it full in a kiddie pool full of bean dip. I'm gonna piss and shit myself. I'm gonna get eaten by birds.
I
I'm gonna
see
get a
your
tattoo.
abuela back there making the bean dip with her feet. I get sick every time I eat it. Why do you keep ordering the bean dip? It's fucking delicious.
I like texture. It feels good in my mouth.
It's sinfully good. Or their nasty, cruddy old feet.
Well, Barker's support for the small business hurting in the pandemic impressed Los Toros customers and passersby. He's going to
It
sit.
worked.
It's going to sit in it for
Hot
24 hours. It's totally crazy. I wouldn't do it, but you know what? If it's going to help, I'm all for it. So he did it. We don't know whether or not it helped or not. Here's a little image of him out there in the maybe here.
Xhamster.com. So you go
X-
there
yeah,
too.
go to
Yeah,
X
absolutely.
Hamster. Everyone type in this X hamster.
That's
link.
how we start the show.
Oh, man.
Dressed up like some kind of sea captain.
Yeah, of course he is.
Oh no, then maybe that's his helper. Yeah, no, that's somebody standing by.
Won't let me
This
zoom
is
in on it.
disgusting.
Let's
This is
see here.
so fucking disgusting to look at.
It's a difficult circumstance.
It looks like he's sitting in a kiddie pool of barf.
It does.
yeah, it's pretty.
The other
It's
guy
pretty
is really
nasty.
a sea captain, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who pissed in a funnel inside of the pool?
This guy. I saw him. I'm trying to get this up for you
Bean
people.
dip psycho.
Yeah, Bean Dip Psycho. There you go. There it is. That's a terrible. You can barely
Is
see
that
it
a
on the
giant
picture.
bag of Lay's potato
Yes,
chips? behind
you
it?
know
it
So
is.
you can dip it
Yep,
in. And
it's
I
all
wonder-
for
there.
them corn chips.
I wonder if there was some nasty fuck who came over and was like, oh, "I'll eat it," and did it.
you
Oh,
know. Of
guarantee
course,
it,
of
dude.
course, there
Had to
was.
have happened.
Yep,
Guarantee.
at least one of those kids. Yeah, one of the kids did it.
This is as disgusting as you imagine it
Yep.
out there. If you're not looking at the actual image,
Yeah, which is
horrifying.
very small. Here, actually, we can do this. This will probably make it bigger on your screen over there. Yeah, that might help a little bit for those of you who are watching on the Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube's. But anybody else on Instagram, sorry, Instagram, we're trying to figure that part out. But anyhow, yeah, it's a complete and utter mess. It looks like they've got some nice AstroTurf beneath him, which is good. That gives him sort of that homey feel when he's done. There's obviously a captain with a long beard there behind him.
Oh, he probably got beans in the beard and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, you know he did. Yeah. That's how
Gross.
that's how they sifted it out. Yeah. They're like, all right, we got to pass that through one more time.
After Abuela stepped all over
She
it.
she got to mash him up before he can get him down. You know, that's
Yeah.
how it goes. That's how it goes.
I think our brains are getting softer.
Well,
Over time.
yeah, every time what? Every time
Overtime.
overtime. Well, we could be working overtime. We're not sure. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm working 9 to 5 personally.
What a way to make a living.
Not too far.
And I'll tell you what else I'm doing. I'm going to end the show.
All right, good. Because I'm sick of it.
Well, if you aren't sick enough,
I didn't even get paid for this. I was
That's
promised money.
it's you're only going to get paid in tokens and refried beans.
That's right. You get a
Ooh.
pool of bean dip.
Pull
Oh.
a bean dip.
That
Hopefully
sweet,
you can fit
sweet
it home.
Abuela toe jam.
That's it.
Abuela toe jam, and then you get a coupon to my OnlyFans.
It's a secret,
Ooh.
secret recipe. Absolutely right. Yeah, that's on the OnlyFans too. Is how how to make the bean
A
dip.
coupon for one free nutsack.
Oh, there you are. That's how you know it's good.
That's the best JPEG I've ever seen.
That's right. You gotta load one line at a time, like dial-up internet, baby. That's it. And we'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt.
And Chris.
We'll
And
see you later.
Zach Cruz.
Thanks for being on, Zach.
Of course.
Thank you, Zach.
Hey, TFD Nerdcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
Check
before
out
we
the thing.
officially
Yes,
end,
let's do the plugs.
it's fine.
Yeah.
We always extend our
TFD
endings.
Nerdcast. That's my podcast. It's where me and my buddies talk nerd news and rumors. Also, check out tfdnerdcast.com. We've got a blogging team there doing all kinds of cool pop culture, nerd culture stuff. Check it out.
Zach is building a franchise.
It's doing it.
He's expanding out. There's something for everybody. Please go check it out. It's
You're doing it, Peter.
You're playing with us.
You can fly.
Bangarang.
oh god.
That's it. So that's the show, folks.
That's it, baby. Those
Uh,
behind the scenes can watch how we wind everything down.
There you go.
Now we're all going to get naked.
This is
Yeah, we
this
all
is
take our clothes off. This
that's
is
right.
the welcome to our OnlyFans.
That's right. This is where we unwind, everybody.
Yeah.
This is how we have a
Kickstart
good,
with Matt,
good
Matt,
time.
and fans.
Right.
Hashtag.
yeah, that's right. It's all about that
I'm like,
hashtag.
it's
baby.
like you ever seen Jeepers Creepers? But
Yeah.
it looks like a man, but it's really a monster. This is what you're getting. Okay, this is what's about to happen.
That's right. We're going to come and look through your eye holes
Yeah.
at the end of the movie.
It's like if the creeper did a lot of nipple play.
That's
That's
right. All right. Thanks for
What's my
watching.
bio for my OnlyFans? Creeper did a lot of nipple play.
Well, thanks for tuning in there. We're going to say bye to these people
Which
first.
one? All right, bye, Facebook.
Goodbye,
Bye,
people
y'all.
out there.
Thank you for watching. Please watch us next week if you like. If you're not busy.
Thank you. Good night. We'll be starting as per usual around 7:30, unless Matt is still finishing his Doritos. In which case, we'll wait a little bit.
Fucking diva.
He didn't even finish his Doritos
I
yet.
got so many Doritos left.
He got the adult bag.
The adult bag.
What are you gonna do? All right. We'll see you later.
Bye.